So welcome to a HopCast special. It's been a long time since the special.
Has it? I don't even know.
Maybe. But I'm Chmielewski.
My name is Hunnemeder.
And I'm their guest here. I'm from St. Paul. I'm Shawn Horton.
Back again.
Back again.
Hey guys.
Can't stay away. People love the HopCast.
Woo! So as we said previously on episode, I don't know.
52.
Shawn is one of the hosts of the Beer Genome Project, another beer podcast that you guys should check out of Minnesota.
Thank you guys.
St. Paul.
Thank you.
So on this special, I'm doing hair of the dog. Every hair of the dog is a special.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is kind of out of both of our realms. You can't get it.
Nope.
We can't get it. But
Brad got it.
I love hair of the dog.
Thanks, Brad.
yeah.
Can't get enough
So
hair of the dog.
Where are they from again?
Portland.
And only really Portland.
Only Portland. He's brewing basically out of his garage. He's been there for 13 years. It's not really his garage. It's sort of like a warehouse district kind of thing.
Slash garage.
But he's been there for 13 years. He's got barrels piled up. Hops are spilling over. So he's just like doing his thing there, and
It's a beautiful thing.
he's just living a dream. Brew a dream.
Brew in the garage.
So right now we're finishing up the hair of the dog Ruth. It's
American Pale.
Amarillo hops.
Spectacular pale ale.
It's good.
Pretty good.
Not over the top hair of the dog.
Just good, solid, nice beer.
Right. At 4.5. That is weak.
It's like a session pale. It's like a session.
Most of their beers come in. This one doesn't even.
8%, I think, by the way.
Alright,
Is that just all winners or is it
8.
startups?
Most of them are up at 10.
So pretty high on the alcohol scale for normal
Like, I
beers.
have no.
Right, but
like,
so
I have the fence.
low
Ruth.
Ruth.
You can't.
Low Ruth,
Like,
high
it's
Rose.
yellow. You can't.
But let's pour this out and check it out, and then we'll talk about some more. That poured out almost like no other beer.
Like awkward.
Is that right?
Look at that.
Did he fuck up?
Is this my pomegranate grapefruit chai tea?
It's
or
like
is this
currant
my
juice.
beer?
It's like currant juice.
Yeah.
But so
For sure.
just to give a little backstory on this, this was bottled September 8th, 2005.
Excellent.
And so we're in August, September 2009. A lot of age on this. Hair of the Dog beers are usually meant to be bottle conditioned.
Or
4 years. We're coming close on 4 years. Yeah.
yeah,
Brew-
so Brad's
Ruth?
been sitting on this in his nest.
Thanks, Brad.
So it's a black currant ale. So
It's fantastic.
black currant's a berry, or is it stop?
It's like a little blueberry, yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
it's
they use it in scones a lot, I guess.
And it's a lot of the times dried. You'll get and I think it's pronounced currant.
Currant, yeah. It's
all
like
black currant.
a Scandinavian type thing.
It makes more sense.
This aroma.
But it's like a real dark fruit.
Yeah, they look like choke cherry, but they're blue. And this beer, cloudy, almost a blue-brown, purple haze, which I've never ever seen in a beer.
Right. It's super cloudy. Like I mean,
See the cloudiness from the bottle condition
right.
aspect. So
4 years on, this beer has not filtered itself out.
it's,
Most beers this age filtered themselves down. This is great.
It's not dark, but it's opaque. Like I mean, it's crazy.
I can't make out a finger in this glass here.
It really is pretty bizarre. So it's different, I think, in a lot of aspects
and
from your typical.
I brought it over in my bag, so it probably got shooken up a little bit. Otherwise, that'd
That's
be
alright.
like a thick sediment.
This
of
Brad rides fast.
fat, just doing the tricks. But aroma, so sweet.
It's got this dry, almost champagne-ness, but you can definitely point out the fruit notes in there.
Tart.
I pick up the tartness of it, and maybe it's because I love that shit.
Yo, sour beer-esque.
Yeah. So I am definitely salivating at this point.
Well, before Ken, I don't know what he's gonna do, but let's definitely sour beer-esque, as you'd expect.
It has a very nice tartness to it, a lot of body, like a ton of body is happening there. But it also has some sweetness that it's going to back it up, like a lot of dark, dried fruit quality to it and the sweetness.
It's got a tart aroma, but the tongue like reverses itself. You taste this tart and then it comes forward and it's sweet and palatable, which confuses my tongue terribly, but I like it. I don't know why. It's like a vinegar and then fruit right afterwards. It's backwards. And I don't know why. I've never had it before, but I like it a lot.
Well, see, that's the thing that's nice about beers like this, like these handcrafted beers, especially if you're going to go so bold as to say you're going to do a fruit beer. And we were talking about this earlier in the day. It's just like I think it's a lot harder to do a fruit beer than it is to do just your average ale. To have it come across still as a beer, which this does, and not artificial, not too sweet, not overpowering, but it's still a beer and it still tastes good.
Very hard to pull off.
Yeah, I mean, and it's evident by all the people who have tried and failed.
I think that's why Hair of the Dog's one of my favorite. I'm saying it. I think I've said it before. But he just like he goes for something like he had the squash beer, all of his barley wines. He just like goes for like that's what I want to do. I'm gonna make it work.
And he does though.
Yeah. Because he's got no like if he fails like there's not a demand like he can fail and be like that didn't work. I'll move on.
Right.
So, but success with the Rose.
I mean, aroma. I've never had a black currant or black, or I guess currant beer before. I know they make juice and they make a vodka infusion, but a beer. Never have I ever seen an infusion like this with the color and the aroma, and yet pull it off so well.
And aging for 4 years at 8%.
With a fruit beer, yeah, it's unheard of. It's
crazy.
It's pretty solid beer. And these guys are only available really on the West Coast then? You picked it up when you brought them back here to Chicago?
Right. Really only in Portland area and Seattle a little bit. Maeve's family. Shout out! More Ted, Maggie, all kinds of beers. Chad, Kate.
Big shout out.
But, so we go and visit them all the time and have the dog.
Yeah. It's always on the price list. I know. Give me the hair of the dog.
Which is awesome because hair of the dog here for the hangover.
Yes.
Right?
All right.
So.
A little double meaning there.
I think this is the cause of the hangover.
It's a solid beer.
Makes you want more.
Like fruity, tart.
I need a Ruth.
Full-bodied, hoppy. I don't know, man. I really kind of want some more, unfortunately, and I can't. So, Hair of the Dog, congratulations. I'm hooked, and I don't know how to get this beer other than to have Brad bring some back for me. So it's a pretty solid beer, and 4 years on, I can't believe a beer can keep this flavor quality and not disintegrate after 4 years,
right.
And not be in the barley wine quality of 9, 10, 11%. This is an 8% beer, regular ale, fruit beer, and it's so good.
He loves his aged beers because when I was there at the brewery, we tried the Doggy Claws of 2008 Doggy Claws. So good. But he's like, yeah, this was really good, but we'll see how it holds up. The 2003 or 2004 was awesome. It's like, holy shit, man! What are you?
Wait a minute.
I can't handle these now. I can't hold that for 4 or 5 years.
So I think their bottling line must be pretty efficient for this stuff to hold up. I think you make a good point when you mention that. Just like the quality, for sure. I haven't tasted this when it came out in 2005, but like I'm not detecting any oxidation or anything like that, any imperfections. It tastes spot on.
And he might have been a person who didn't put this out in 05. Like, I don't know, he might have just kept it.
And
kept it, later on. Like, he knows, like, it needs to be aged. People are going to drink it right when they see it.
Right.
So he might have been like, I'll put it out in a couple of years.
What is a amazing control, and the fact that he knew right on that the hops would disintegrate at a certain level and it would taste phenomenal. That's the quality of craftsmanship up here that you don't find in most breweries nowadays in the
Very much
US
scientific.
or elsewhere. Yeah, definitely. It smells great, tastes great, and I can't find it. So thanks, guys.
And it makes you drunk.
I think it's a really good sour intro beer.
I could certainly see that. Hopefully all of you are getting into your sour beers. We'd love to see that happening. We're kind of introducing our own right here, and he's loving them. Stephen Freshnock and I have been very much pleased with Brad's progress into the sour beer world. The other day, he ordered his own sour beer.
Some Bourbon, some Wild, and you've got some Flemish Browns.
What did I have the other day?
Something I can't pronounce at Small Bar.
At Quenchers.
Yeah. We had that at Quenchers, but then something at Small Bar.
Wow.
Shout out Small Bar.
Shut up.
So for sure, something that you could totally get into once you think you've gotten your Russian Imperial Stouts and your double IPAs out of your system. Something else you can kind of latch onto. It's the new cult thing.
They're so confusing because they can be between 4 and 5%, so low, but just wreck your mouth.
Pack the flavor.
Your tongue is gonna fall out of your face, and it smells great, so strong, but you won't get drunk with that beer, which is a cool thing because you're enjoying the flavor and it's the experience, not the kind of buzziness of the beer itself.
This is at 8%, has so much flavor and so complex.
And a lot of buzziness.
Oh yeah. So buzz factor, yes.
I don't know what else we can say about
It has been a long night.
Hair of the dog, I salute you.
Yeah.
This is my second Hair of the Dog, and I can't
First
think.
one.
First and second. Yeah. Back
I
to
got a
back.
Fred for you to try.
Yeah, back to back. It's pretty solid beer, and for a small operation, it's pretty hard to come by. For a beer that it does not fail after 4 years down the road, and that's to say something about that, guy. So check it out, Hair of the Dog.
Cheers.
I'm glad we could introduce you to something you hadn't had yet.
Guys, thanks for making me have a new addiction on the West Coast. Yeah.
And anyone who's watching,
Cheers,
should be
guys.
your new addiction.
Whatever we can do to upset your fiance. Cheers to you.
Cheers.